I will admit it, I lied. I thought that last video, our little update thing that we did, was gonna be the last video we were gonna make about this before the baby, but I forgot that there was an extra video before that.
It was a little bit more time than you thought.
Well, there was, Sarah. What we're gonna do today, we are going to do baby predictions. What is our baby going to look like? Hair color, eye color, skin color, and then we'll go from there. I'll say mine. So let's start off hair color.
I think it's gonna be brown.
Brown?
And it's gonna be brown curly hair.
Seems like the obvious guess. I'm thinking, Sarah.
We both technically have brown curly hair. Obviously, this is not my
Sure it is.
natural hair.
Sure it is. For some reason in my heart, and I would tell you what, I was right about twins. So I'm right about a lot of stuff. And I was right about that we were gonna have a home birth.
No, this is not gonna be right, Jordan.
I think that he will have red hair.
There's no red hair on either side of our family.
Or there's no twins on either side of the
It
family.
would have to be some kind of like, I think twins would be more likely than red hair. You have to be some kind of like crazy genetic
mix up somewhere.
yeah.
Wrong baby given to us. I don't know why I think that. So
you actually think that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
You don't actually think
Look,
that.
Of course I am.
Oh goodness.
Or of course I do. I will guess red hair, even though in my heart is thinking, brown curly hair.
Well, I was thinking there was only two options.
What's your second option?
Because I was a blonde baby, very, very blonde, and you were a brown-headed baby.
Okay.
And so it's got to be one of those two things.
Okay.
I feel like he's gonna have darker hair though.
But isn't red hair like a fluke? So like it can happen to anybody.
Well,
So
it's
why
a
would it?
recessive gene.
Well, so is green eyes, and I have green eyes. So what's maybe I have recessive gene of red hair. I don't know. I don't even know if green eyes is recessive. I'm just talking.
That's not how that works.
Whatever.
Do you think he's gonna be darker skinned or lighter skinned? Like darker as in this dark.
If he's got red
like,
hair, I'm assuming he's got lighter skin.
Okay, I was gonna think that.
This is where my prediction gets mixed up because I'm thinking darker and red hair, which I don't think that makes sense. Does that make sense? Is that even possible?
Darker skin with red hair?
That's what I'm saying. I'm starting to go askew here.
We should find we've got to Photoshop a baby that would look like what you're talking about.
Okay, my.
I think it's gonna be probably paler. Could be a little darker like you. But I think it's probably gonna be on the lighter side, like the paler side of like me. But with not the super blonde hair, probably with brown hair, maybe like light brown hair, and then blue eyes. So that's my prediction, but I feel like it could also go maybe a little more on the tan side, like your side of the family. But I feel like it's probably gonna be pale brown hair, blue eyes is my prediction.
Okay, well, if the red hair route doesn't work out, I'm going with darker, dark brown hair.
Okay.
Curly, obviously.
It may not be curly as soon as he's born, but it will become curly.
Yeah.
I have blue eyes. You have green eyes. I think green eyes are a recessive gene, but you have blue eyes in your family, so it seems like it'd be more likely to be blue
I think
eyes.
he's gonna have brown eyes, if not red hair, brown hair, curly, and he's going to have darker skin.
You said so many things I don't know. I'm trying to picture what.
We're guessing the genetics of our child, but do you know who doesn't have to guess about the genetics of how you need to sleep? Helix. Helix has supported us for over 4 years now, and when you support them, you are directly supporting us and our beautiful son, our beautiful redhead. Their 4th of July sale is running now, and it's a great time to upgrade your mattress. You can get 30% off of an Elite or Luxe mattress, plus 2 free pillows, or you can get 25% off site-wide. Check out the Helix site for more details. Helix is a premium mattress-in-a-box company that makes mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your unique needs, conveniently shipped right to your door.
Unlike other brands, Helix mattresses do not contain fiberglass, which can be very hazardous to your health.
The Helix lineup offers 20 unique mattresses, including their award-winning Luxe and Ultra Premium Elite collections,
the Helix Plus, a mattress designed for big and tall sleepers,
and the Helix Kids mattress designed for growing bodies and endorsed by child sleep and medical experts. The Helix Kids mattress is actually really awesome because, Sarah, it flips depending on your child's age. So each side is customized for that child's body at that age.
Pretty genius.
It's amazing. Everybody's different, and Helix knows that. So they've developed a sleep quiz so they don't have to guess the genetics of how you like to sleep. They just know. You just take the test, you give them the answers, and voila.
And it was accurate for us.
Sarah and I could not agree on which mattress we wanted to get because we're both slightly different sleepers. I'm a stomach sleeper and Sarah is a side sleeper, and we both like slightly different firmnesses, whatever. So we decided to take the sleep quiz together as a couple to find some unity. And they matched us with the Helix Sunset Luxe mattress, and it brought peace to our marriage.
The best part about all of this is that Helix delivers your mattress right to your door.
And in the US, it's even free delivery. It just comes rolled up in a box and is super easy to set it up yourself. If it makes you nervous to buy something online that you haven't really tried yet, honestly, that's how I am. There's no need to worry because Helix offers a 100-night sleep trial, so you have more than 3 months to make sure that you absolutely love it. Plus, Helix mattresses have a 10-year warranty, and they even offer financing options and flexible payment plans, so the perfect night's sleep is literally available for everyone.
We love our Helix mattress, and we think you would too.
If you're looking for a new bed, check out Helix. Again, their 4th of July sale is happening now, so it's the perfect time to upgrade your sleep with 30% off an Elite or Luxe mattress plus 2 free pillows, or take the advantage of 25% off site-wide. Click the link below or go to helixsleep.com/Jordan Taylor to check out this limited time offer.
Yeah.
Weight of the baby at birth. This is really funny. The prediction that me and Sarah had before we went and got our last ultrasound, we're talking to the person who's doing the ultrasound, and me and Sarah had already talked in the past, like a couple days before, about what our predictions were about at birth. And so we had our estimates, and so, you know, we're very close to him being born, and so they got like a measurement that can be off or whatever, but
assuming that the estimate is somewhere in the ballpark.
Yeah, right now she got a measurement. And she said, what do you guys think? What's your predictions? And I said, 5 pounds, 5 ounces, just off the top of my head, just right there. It didn't even take me a second to come up with the estimate. And she looked at me like, with the most suspicion of all time. She's like, you looked at the screen, didn't you? Why'd you do that? And I said, I looked over at the screen for the first time, and there's 100 million numbers. I can't even see them. I'm like, what do you... where is it on the screen? And she was like, you looked at it, didn't you? She really thought
that he had seen the screen.
Like I ruined the game. And I was like, well, what is it? And she said 5 pounds, 5 ounces.
The exact estimate was 5 pounds, 5 ounces.
Yeah, so, you know what's really weird?
What?
This is how me and my sister are connected. I told Amy that, and Amy said that she guessed the exact to the ounce weight of Claire.
Claire, when she was born?
Yeah. But anyways, that estimate came about because I had an estimate of his birth weight, and so I just kind of subtracted from that.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it was probably pretty accurate because that's kind of what I was thinking too. So we'll see. We'll find out.
Well, what do you think that his weight will be when he's born?
I think in the 6 pound range.
I'll guess that he will be 6 pounds, 2 ounces.
Oh, I think that's gonna be small.
That's what I think.
I think it's gonna be more than that. I think it'll be like 6'8", 6'12".
6 feet 12
We'll
inches.
see.
That's 7 foot. What's another thing to predict? You think he'll come out with a lot of hair? The ultrasound showed some fuzz there.
So apparently, we don't even have to guess that. Like apparently he has some hair.
But we don't know
The question
how much.
will be, will it be a full head of hair? Or will it just be like kind of wispy? Or will it be like fuzz? How long will it be? I'm thinking probably like a moderate amount of hair.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Like nothing too crazy, but not necessarily like barely there either.
I wanted to guess the baby bump size. Yes, I asked ChatGPT what would be a fun game because I am so terrible at games. But we actually love playing games together. I just don't know any games. So I was like, what is a fun baby game? And they said to guess the baby bump. So we've got a tape here.
I also just thought it would be interesting to look back
Yeah.
in the future when we come back to this video someday.
So
And
here,
it's been a while
stand
since
up.
I have measured my stomach, but it was like probably a while ago.
All right, so let me see.
So there we go.
Move
What
your
do you
arm.
think?
I'm gonna say. What do you guys think? Okay, I'm gonna say 60.
What?
60.
60?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be 60.
60. That's the max.
Jordan. You think it's gonna be
60. See?
For somebody who's good at guessing, that was horrible.
Look, here was my. Oh, I messed up.
What?
Well, I was thinking, okay, well, I'm like wear 30s jeans, so I was thinking Sarah right now is basically 2 of me. So that's 60.
No,
That's 30
Jordan,
times 2.
Guess again.
Okay, I'll guess.
Guess again. My head's just cut off at the top.
Let's go. I'm gonna go with. It wouldn't make any sense if you were 30, because I'm 30.
I can guarantee you it's not 30.
But it's less than 60. So we're gonna go with 40.
Okay.
Here, hold this. Please be close to 40. We're at 30, 37. So how does that? How are you only 7 inches bigger than I am?
Here, pull them
That
up.
doesn't make sense. That's why I said 60. I have no
Jordan,
visualization.
Jordan, can you
of 60.
imagine? Look at what 60
Yeah,
would look
no,
like.
trust
if
me. I understand. I
somebody
look like an absolute idiot.
Look at somebody.
Yeah. Okay. That's quadruple X.
That would be like quintuplets.
That's like every jean at Goodwill. When I go looking for jeans, everything is triple XL. And it's like, what is this? Like, I'm in the smalls. How is this quadruple XL? I don't get it. Well, my logic made sense. You're pregnant. I'm not. I'm a 30-30. You are 60. 23.
Look, what?
Okay, just compare and contrast.
Well, I think you have to be this way.
What does that mean?
Because you're whiter this way, I'm whiter this way, right?
Oh, see, that's where I messed up. I skipped that section in engineering, volume. Measuring volume.
I can't believe you said 60.
Sure, I want us to talk about, and this is honestly just for ourselves, but you guys are here, great. Like, we're filming a video, that's awesome. This pregnancy has been weird. It's been very difficult. You've been miserable most of the time, and we have been scared to death. Several
Not scared
times.
to death, but
Going to the ER, not knowing what the bleep is going on half the time, and then finding out stuff, not being able to do things the way that we wanted to with the home birth, blah, blah, blah. It feels like there hasn't been many good moments. But I wanted to know what the best moment, because you've loved being pregnant even despite all this stuff.
yeah,
You've been-
I honestly, it's like people say when it's over, then you forget all the bad things. I feel like I've already.
Sarah's an optimist by nature. Like,
I feel like I'm having a great time.
yes, Sarah is so used to having a bad time that her bad times are morphed into good times, and you have a great perspective on good. But yeah, so what's your favorite moment so far of the pregnancy? Mine was when you told me that you were
that
pregnant.
was definitely
very
probably the
exciting.
highlight.
Yeah.
Because nothing bad had happened yet then.
Well,
so.
nothing bad has necessarily happened now. It's just different, and so it's been hard watching you struggle so much and not being able to do pretty much anything that you wanted to do, like exercise. You've been pretty much like just bedridden this entire time.
Not bedridden, but
not really.
mean,
But we haven't.
limited. We'll say
yeah,
limited.
I mean, we were wanting to like do some basic. We like tennis. We wanted to play some basic tennis, just hitting it back, but that would be too much.
Yeah,
even just hitting the ball back, just like tightening your abs and like
probably
flicking
like
the ball, too much.
jumping and bouncing is not really.
No, I mean we can't even drive in a vehicle for an hour and a half.
Yeah, well, not supposed to.
We're getting off track, but what was your favorite moment?
It's been fun, kind of just like, kind of experiencing him growing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel huge, but I mean that's kind of fun in a weird kind of way.
Has it been weird getting like? This has kind of been a secret unlocked for you? Like you knew that your body was, well, it actually wasn't capable. We found out because this has been a long story, but you've been around for long enough. Sarah had a bunch of complications with, what is it called?
Endometriosis.
With endometriosis, we got that fixed. Literally, almost a miracle that she was able to get pregnant. They had to do some reconstructive stuff on parts, and things worked out, and it worked. So it's pretty miraculous. If we literally hadn't gotten the surgeon that we had, we wouldn't have him. That's just a scientific fact, literally. So that's been great. But this is like a secret unlocked for you. For men, there's not really a secret unlocked. It's like we're just always the same.
Yeah.
Sure, we experience fatherhood. That's a difference in like our mental, but like the physical nature of like, wow, there's a baby. You can feel like that's 5 pounds.
Which is also really strange because, I mean, that is like, I feel like that's kind of a big part of it, like a big deal is that like you're feeling movement, which I feel like in any other context should be really like almost like creepy. Like, who wants to, like, feel something alive moving? But in this context, it's, like, really...
Right.
It's, like, fun. So...
You seem like
it's,
you've
like,
had...
weird, but...
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like you think it's just blows your mind that you're like, oh, there's, like, a whole baby that could be born right now. But they're in there.
Squished in there.
Like, they're just kind of mind-blowing. So.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
That's it's been cool to the time that he kicked me in the head. I would suggest doing this if you're a husband and your wife's pregnant. Close one ear and then put your ear up to their belly and just listen. Be in a quiet room and just listen. I could hear it felt like I could hear I could definitely hear liquid and like moving, like almost like bubbles, like doo doo, like that. Like, almost like his arms were moving or something. Yeah. And then he kicked me in the face. So that wasn't even... Yeah. That was a long time ago, too. That was cool. That was a good moment.
And he's not really a violent mover, so it's kind of fun when he actually does get a little bit more active. Because, like, sometimes you'll see videos of, like, the stomach, like, really moving around. And I haven't had like that. It's just been more, like, little. Do you think we're going to make it to the C-section or not?
Yeah, I do.
I think so, too.
You've been having a lot of contractions today, and so I was like, let's film this video so in case we're at the hospital, I can edit it.
I was a little questioning today of like, this is kind of crazy because it's been like 9 hours straight of just nonstop so far, but I think it's fine. Like, I think it's...
It's normal.
I think it's fine. It's not progressing to get any worse, so I think it's just... is what it is.
Well, I'm still a little worried.
I still think we're gonna make it today.
Honestly, would that be the worst thing in the world? I mean, it'd be pretty bad because then we'd have to have an emergency C-section.
Would it be the worst thing in the world?
No,
not
but
necessarily.
But
would it be bad? Probably.
What I'm saying is, at least we know that he was in as long as he wanted to be.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing about it. Let's end the video by talking about what we're most excited about. I'm most excited. I'll go first. I'm most excited about holding him and knowing that everything is okay.
You know what? I think I am most excited about you holding him.
What?
Well, because well, okay, first, this sounds so terrible, but I think first I am most excited about being able to like actually eat and not have.
Yeah.
You know, eating has been hard. Not be coughing and all the things all the time. So I'm excited about feeling more normal. But I am, so I know that sounds terrible. People are going to be like, that's what you're excited about.
It's been a long road. Yes, it probably is.
If you know, you know. But I think on the more sentimental side, I'm excited about you holding him because I feel like I feel everything he does all day and all night.
Yeah, there's more of a disconnect.
And so,
yeah,
you know, it's just like I feel like it's a different experience, and so it'll be fun for you to actually.
Yeah, that would be weird for you to feel like he's been like exclusively. Now all of a sudden, I'm getting to be a part of his life.
Like a little closer. I mean, you already are, obviously, but you know, it's just like a little. Like I feel like I'm experiencing all these things, and you're just kind of helping. You're helping me, but like you're not
washing the dishes. Yeah, I got my dad hat on every day.
You pretty much worn it like every day since I gave it to you.
Well, so much I broke one.
And then I had to buy you a new one.
So there you go, made in China. I'm sure it has to be. How could it break in a month? I mean, this one's gonna break too. I didn't know it broke. It just fell apart.
Well, I don't think it was a very expensive hat. So.
No. Well, guys, let us know what your predictions are down in the comments. What do you think? Eye color, weight, hair. I mean, come on.
A tan redhead.
A tan redhead. You know, it's possible. Anything's possible.
I suppose.
We'll see you guys later. You know, pray for us, okay? That'd be great. Adios. Or au revoir, right? saying Spanish when I'm learning French.